Okay, so we're just gonna jump right in. Jesse, two
Yeah.
episodes, and I wouldn't say it's been that dramatic, but a lot has happened already. So tell us, what can we expect the rest of the season?
Yeah, I really feel like this season with Zach is really sort of a throwback. And I think it's going to be nostalgic for a lot of people that have been watching the show for a long, long time, because I think that the major overarching theme of the season is love, and it's romance and falling in love. And it's Zach's journey to find his person, and less about the drama. It's not to say that there isn't any drama coming up, because there certainly is, but I do think it's a lot more organic, and it's because people are falling in love, hearts get broken, and there's some really, really difficult goodbyes. Zach is a really emotional guy. This was the most emotional season I've ever hosted of any of the shows, because of how intentional the women are being there for Zach, and also because of how intentional Zach is, and because of how emotional he is. So, I think that's really something that is going to play out, and people are going to sort of see and feel is the love and the romance and the love story kind of developing between Zach and this incredible group of women.
So the most emotional season yet, not so much the most dramatic season yet.
It's the most emotional season that I've hosted yet, for
Okay.
sure, by
Okay.
far.
What advice did you give Zach along the way? Because you were a former bachelor yourself. You've been through this. What advice did you give Zach along the way?
Not to try to be perfect, and not to try to be the James Bond Bachelor. The thing I appreciate most about Zach is he's very authentic and he's true to himself. But having done it before, I know there's nothing you can do that'll prepare you for this role.
Mm.
At the same time, it's very hard to not wonder, you know, how can I say things? What can I do that are not only going to make the women in the house fall in love with me, but also the millions of people at home that are going to be watching this. But I think the danger is, as soon as you start to try to be something you're not, and when you're inauthentic, I think that really shows. It comes across, and people can sniff out, that sort of, when you're an imposter and you're not being yourself. So one of the things I really give Zach a lot of credit for, one thing I'm really proud of him about, is he was true to himself the entire time. What you see is what you get. He's super intentional. He doesn't play the drama. You've seen that already during this season, and he's really there to find his forever person. And I think that's going to continue to manifest itself as the season unfolds.
And did he, Jesse, did he find his forever person?
I can't speak on behalf of Zach, but I did just speak with him again. And what I can
Okay.
say, he is extremely happy. And he told me he would not change anything about how the season unfolded. It didn't all go how he thought it would,
Of
but
course.
he wouldn't change a thing. And he is absolutely over the moon,
And
ecstatic.
are you happy with how it ended? You were there from day one until that final rose ceremony, which we do not know what happens. We'll have to wait and find out. But were you happy with the outcome?
Absolutely thrilled. That's all
Okay.
I'll say.
Okay, all you'll say. But tell me this, do you have a rose of the season and do you have a thorn of the season? Like something happened that you loved and something happened that it was a little bit thorny.
Okay. I am a big Bachelor Bowl fan. It is something that is becoming synonymous with the franchise. Next episode, there is going to be the Bachelor Bowl, which I always love taking part in and calling the play-by-play for. I'm doing it again alongside the incredible Hannah Storm. That is one of my favorite moments of the season. And there's some surprises during that game as well, because you already know someone's going to fake an injury and try to get extra time with Zach and maybe sneak a kiss in. But there's also some women running around the field with some bad intentions. That's all I'll say. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The thorn of the season, and I can't be too specific because I can't give anything away, but as we get close to the end, things don't exactly go as Zach has intended or planned for it to. And and it'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds, and how Zach and how the women sort of navigate that. That's very general because it has to be, because I can't get specific. But
Wait,
it's a very unique circumstance.
okay.
And it's a challenge that Zach is going to have to navigate, and it's going to put him to the test.
Can you answer this? Has it happened before in Bachelor history?
His specific circumstance is one that I do not ever recall seeing.
Okay, well, there you go. One last question. Describe the season in one word. What would that one word be?
Uh, emotional. I would say, but I would say love.